I'm now having to pay for a surveyor and a geotechnical expert to confirm that this land is flat. Welcome to Flatlands. Does this look like a landslide risk to you? Roads all flat. This property's all flat.
So why is this a landslide risk?
This is the spot, probably about a square metre here, that's subject to landslide.
Have a look. You be the judge.
A landslide is the collapse of a mass of rock or earth from a cliff, mountain or steep slope. But here at Martin Scanlon's 15 acres, I can't see any mountains, cliffs or steep slopes. So why is this a landslide risk?
It's just ridiculous.
Martin's sprawling estate on Melbourne's Mornington Peninsula was once an orchard. Now it's just home.
Hitch, you could play lawn bowls on here.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a bit of lawn bowls. It'd be good, yeah.
How would you describe your land?
You could walk around the block, I can mow every part of it.
Which is why he was so surprised to receive this text message from council.
It says that my land is subject to severe landslide that may cause injury or death. To do that by text is just unforgivable.
Martin's land is among 33,000 properties the Mornington Peninsula Shire has deemed as highly susceptible to landslides, despite, in his case, the glaring obvious.
No consultation. In the text message, it says that you cannot, you're not allowed to have input into this.
4 locations on Martin's land have been identified by council in the new proposed erosion management overlay. One is located near a slab of concrete on his driveway, the rest on his green patches of paradise.
But this is the spot, probably about a square metre here, that's subject to landslide.
Is it laughable?
It's laughable if it wasn't so serious. It says it's basing the whole assessment on a 2012 report. No survey, no visit to the land to see what's going on in reality.
The erosion management overlays used to cover just this much of the peninsula. Now, the latest proposal covers a lot more.
They say it affects 6% of land, but when you look at it, it affects about 66,000 residents, which is nearly 40% of the population of the Mornington Peninsula.
Is this going to cost people money?
I'm now having to pay for a surveyor and a geotechnical expert to confirm that this land is flat.
Martin fears insurance premiums will rise and properties' values will fall.
There are people who want to downsize and move on, but they'll be stuck or they'll be selling at a reduced price. That to me is quite a big thing to not take into account when the council's putting in an interim overlay. They should really consider us as residents.
But council believe that's exactly what they're doing, following a catastrophic landslide in January this year in the Bayside suburb of Macrae, 28 kilometres from Martin's property.
Thinking back about it scares the hell out of me.
Multiple homes were damaged in the disaster, one destroyed and a council worker seriously injured. At the time, people like Paul spoke to A Current Affair after they were evacuated from their homes.
We're the helpless and hapless people at the bottom of the hill.
Still today, affected couples remain unable to return home, but their location beside a cliff face is in stark contrast to Martin's property.
It appears to be a reaction and a box-ticking exercise, a reaction to Macrae.
Council said
the erosion management overlay is an interim measure only, as required by the state government. Mapping will be refined over the coming months, and some properties may no longer be considered at risk.
I want them to withdraw the amendment, reconsider, and do their refinements before they submit them.
Whether the new erosion zones are officially added to the overlay will be left to the state government to decide. In a statement, a government spokesperson told us the interim overlay was a recommendation of the Independent Board of Inquiry and is currently under consideration.
If they're going to do something, they should do it right.
It is madness.